Hello everybody, and welcome to Arcadia RPG. My name is Shane Stevens, and I'm your Dungeon Master. I'm joined by our beautiful players, Meredith and Brittany, and we're here to hang out, chat with you guys, have some fun, and play some Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi.
You guys alright over there?
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fine. Yep. Why would you ask?
Not sure? Apparently.
He is dying.
So, they have my death already planned out, and who gets what money? They're gonna split it and live together.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just waiting for me to die.
What do you mean waiting?
No.
The end.
Dun dun dun. So, to explain my coughing, I am having horrible allergies that have been here since Friday because we are doing a show, which is also the reason we weren't here last Monday. We do want to apologize
Sorry,
for missing
guys.
last Monday. They decided to do a rehearsal for the show we're in. We're all theater nerds. And,
How we
said,
met.
oh, we're going to do it Monday night. And so we had no choice.
Yep.
So, but we're back this week. I am dealing with horrible allergies from being stuck outside. But I have cough drops and we will muddle through it. So,
I love to muddle.
more like metal.
And I like to mud. Oh.
The fact that you thought that was funny is just a testament to how married you are.
Happens.
No, he was just dying. He wasn't laughing.
No, it's like anytime I go to laugh, I cough. So, you'll never know if I'm laughing or actually just dying.
I will probably think he's laughing and he'll just be dying.
Press
Oh.
F to pay respects.
So, another thing, the date, for those watching this later, is 10/19/2020. And for Halloween, we're going to be doing a special one-shot that's going to be Agatha Christie murder mystery themed.
Murder mystery.
We are in the midst of planning.
Murder.
We have some guest stars, some of which you are familiar with, some of which who are new to the channel. They're all players that we're familiar with. It's going to be a great time, all theater nerds, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be kind of roleplay heavy. It's going to be very murder mystery-esque, set in Eberron. For those you D&D nerds who are familiar with Eberron, it's kind of a magic-y steampunk world. It's going to be Victorian kind of style. It's going to be awesome. And we're all going to be in costumes.
Yeah.
So,
Costumes.
period-esque. So, some of us will be dressed up as our characters, some of us will be just dressed in somewhat period. So, it'll be fun.
We'll work it out.
So, regardless, that's going to be here in our channel, Halloween, at 6 o'clock. Come and join us. It's going to be awesome. If you're not there, I will make sure that gets on YouTube within the week because it's going to be an awesome, and we want you guys to check it out and enjoy it with us. So, be sure to tell your friends and join us for that. With that, I don't believe we have anything else.
And if they like the specials and more people watch us for our specials, we might be willing to do more specials in the future.
A Christmas murder mystery.
Yes!
You
It
just do-
was St. Nicholas!
You just do Christmas in general.
Why are all these children dead? Santa, how dare you!
Who killed Arius the heretic?
So, there actually...
Might have been the bishop.
I can't remember. I think I have a monster sheet with Santa's stats on it, and for like zombie
Of
elves.
course you do.
Because I did a North Pole one shot one time. So
Sorry, I'm just thinking it could be
I
a
think he's a
Christmas
challenge rated
murder
8.
mystery, but we're doing Jane Austen.
Murder on the Polar Express.
Jane
sorry.
Austen characters.
Yeah.
You guys like these murders?
Sorry,
We just
Jane
like murder, Shane.
with Jane Austen
It's an
characters.
interest.
It'll be like this kind of like collective universe thing, like like the Spider-Verse, where
Yeah.
all these Jane Austen characters pop in and be like, wait, I'm the heroine. No, I'm the heroine.
Who's that, Mr. Darcy?
I don't like him.
I want to talk about it. Thank you. All right. So, with that, I believe it is time for me to cough, and then for us to jump in.
Oh,
Obligatory Shane's dying dance.
I just realized I did not bring up my tablet, which has my
Go
character
get
sheet
it.
on it.
All right, we'll go get it. And
Take
then
as
I'll
much
give
time as you need to die, Shane.
No, die, Shane. Tell them you can start saying what happened last time.
Oh yeah, start like
I'll start the
recapping
recap.
stuff.
So
Do your DME things.
it's been 2 weeks, so you guys probably need it too. So where last we left off, our adventurers woke up in their apartment in Moontop. You guys had the night before been a part to a party in your honor, celebrating your deeds to the city, and they gifted you with an apartment. You guys woke up the next day. I believe you took a day to kind of say your goodbyes, buy your necessary goods.
Yep.
Do as you needed to in the city. Last date with Forbes was had, as you wished him well as you continue on to add to your horde of men. You guys continue to purchase supplies. You got back in the inn, discussed your next plans, and decided to head to Oxshire, which I believe we said was about half a day's north,
It's also completely dead.
if I remember
my
correctly. Maybe it was half a day south.
I realized this.
There should be plugs under here. The black one followed the black
Always professionalism, kids.
Ha! Yeah, me.
So, you guys have been given a writ by Darius, giving you the permission to go work a job, defeating the Shambling Mound
Oh yeah.
that was located in Oxshire, which was a farming village which
Swampy
supports
what's it?
Swampy. What's it?
The thing that almost killed me.
Yeah, you were fine.
Look it all.
It was working in it was eating the crops of the local farming village which supported Evershire. I'm sorry, Moontop. So as you guys made your way,
Shit.
you traveled.
Left my notebook at home.
And you
Professionalism,
guys are on it
kids.
tonight. That's right. There's no paper right there. At least you can take some and transpose them when you get home.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Oh man.
We're a wreck tonight.
Seriously, it's the show hangover.
Yeah, it is. So we're, to interrupt our background, we're in a show right now, and the shows have...
Sorry. It's going rough
Oh
tonight.
my gosh.
So the show we're in is 4 nights for 2.5 hours outside. We live in New England, and it is cold.
Yeah.
So the temperatures outside have been getting around 35 degrees, and we're outside giving monologues. I'm playing music. And we're getting home late. It's a long night, so it's hitting us a little harder than we wish. But, so that brief tangent. So you guys made your way to Oxshire, and you went to the town hall, met with the local kind of head of this town, Norbertha.
My notes are where our
Yeah, Norbertha.
side quests are. Oh well, we'll figure it out.
Oh,
I can
figure it
I can give you guys
No.
some brief reminders. If we
I
need it.
have stuff like my notes are cool, dirty book. Whoosh. Writ of approval of job Darius. Half day south weird plant job.
Yeah, have to
Change
shout.
name of crossing guard border patrol. Make markings on wall to find way back. Just some stuff.
I love it. I know exactly what you mean with all of those, which is great. So, you guys made your way to Oxshire. You talked to Norbertha. She had brought you to the fields that the Shambling Mound was currently making havoc in. You guys decided to spring into action. Went right off and attacked it. You had an epic battle. At one point, you summoned a giant goat out of your bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
that was awesome.
Giant-
Proceeded to, at the end of the battle,
Yeah.
eat the entire Shambling Mound.
Yep.
And then proceeded
As
to
it
eat some more
should.
crops, which you guys quickly stopped it from doing. You rode the giant goat back into town as proud heroes. To cheers and thanks.
And
You guys
to
were treated
cries
to
of,
kind of a hero's dinner at the end.
Cabbages. Sorry,
It's okay.
I had
You are
to.
not.
I had to.
Sure. So you guys made it back to the inn, had your hero's feast, headed to sleep, and where we left off, you guys were waking up onto a quiet day into the town. The sun is shining, it's pouring through the windows, and you guys are kind of waking up out of your beds. My phone.
Okay. So, do we have any other little side quests that I totally wrote down on our way to Dawn Pod?
So, there is one. Your one side quest that you have currently is to head south. And let's see if I wrote down the name of the place. and I know I have it written down somewhere. It just depends on how quickly accessible it is.
I knew I was forgetting something. I just thought I was going crazy.
I knew it wasn't quickly accessible. It's like Deer Pass or something like that. Excuse me, I'll have to already make sure I write that down.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was about a day or two out of your way when you're heading south before you head due east to make your way towards Donpod. It was a town that was being attacked by these kind of dark
shadow creatures. Yes. Okay.
So they've yet to hear any word back from any of their scouts.
All right.
So you guys still in your room?
Yes.
You okay?
So
Yes.
Okay.
it's not a nice pack. It's dice.
Yeah, but it's also my chainmail dice bag.
It feels so nice and cool. So Pip just has this feeling of like she's forgetting something. So she's gonna go downstairs and or wherever
Okay.
the person.
So you head to the kind of the main section of the inn.
Yes, downstairs, main section of the inn, whatever.
So as you make your way down to the kind of the main portion of the inn, you notice it's empty.
Oh.
Mhm.
Fully empty.
Roll a perception check.
Oh yeah, I'm not here.
Do I need to roll a perception check?
Yes. If you want to look around. You walk downstairs and you see that there's nobody there.
Of course, this is. Sorry.
You mean to pull up your character sheet?
I have it on here, but I don't like it on here because I can't.
Got you on your phone.
I don't like it. My mom does that when she's angry. Sorry. 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, it is empty.
Do you like some tea?
I'm good, thank you. I have some tea.
Okay, then Pip's gonna open up the front door.
You looking outside to the village? You don't see anybody walking around. Don't see any animals.
Hello!
I heard that.
Yeah, you heard that.
Okay, I'm gonna head downstairs
Yep.
because she's getting into some kind of mischief.
Yeah, so you head downstairs. You notice the same thing. The inn is empty.
I'm
You see
gonna
Pip peeking her head out the
lean
door.
up the stairs and call to Daffodil. Call him to come down.
Hi, I'm coming down. So he heads down and joins you guys. You notice the same thing. You see Pip sticking her head out the door, screaming hello. Pip, you get no reply.
What are you doing?
There's nobody around. There's nobody outside. No animals, nothing.
What are you talking about? Can I look out the window myself? The door.
Roll perception check.
This thing is still charging. It's at 2%.
What have I got?
Sorry,
Perception.
So it's not even have enough battery to turn on.
23.
23.
Freaking dive bombed by a ladybug.
What?
The sugar thing just got dive bombed by a ladybug.
Yeah.
23.
23.
Should we put this over the creamer so it doesn't like
Yep, that's a good
dive
idea.
bomb
You're
the
right.
creamer?
I do
So-
not want ladybugs in the creamer.
No,
That's
me
fair.
neither.
So we actually had one in our little water filter downstairs for whatever reason, and that thing's like completely sealed. So I don't know how it got in there.
Ladybugs get everywhere.
Ladybugs.
I don't trust them.
So yeah, you look around and you don't see anybody,
Ow.
but you do.
Well, it
As you look up
decided to
into
be
the
on
air, you see a faint shimmer,
Oh no.
kind of like in the distance.
Please climb onto my spoon so that I can like knock you away.
I like how we have this like nice, pleasant, like quiet town like music, and it's just like
It's like, I don't trust this crap at all.
Because
It
it's
is
abandoned! Like, get off my tea! Like, get
Okay.
off my saucer. Good.
So,
Eat. Did I
Oh.
eat it?
no, it's flying up in the air now.
how high up is the shimmer?
It's a ways off in the distance.
Like,
So roll
Oh,
roll a d20 for me.
alright.
freaking hell, go away.
Wait, come back?
It landed on the sugar bowl.
19?
19. You can see that it looks like it's probably from the direction you're facing. It looks like it's kind of around the edge of town. and kind of creating almost what looks to be kind of like a dome
Over the town?
over the town. It's
Oh,
kind of hard
like
to see.
that. A little bit.
It's very, very hard to see, but with your intelligence and perception, you can kind of tell that, observe that.
Okay, so... Readying an action
Okay.
to cast a spell.
Yep.
I'm going to explain to those two what I see and start heading towards the edge of town where I would expect the dome to end.
Okay. So as
It's gonna follow you.
you're holding an action, so I'll let you kind of get the advantage of that anything happens. So as you guys kind of walk out the door, they go with you or you go by yourself?
I follow
With-
her.
Okay. So you all three make
Pip's
your way
gonna
out.
follow her. She doesn't care if she wants her to or not.
So you all three make your way out of the tavern and make your way towards the edge of town. As you do, as you guys kind of cross through town center, you all of a sudden hear this deep laughing. You hear this.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Hello?
You decided to screw with my fun.
Oh, it's the witch.
Oh, that's right! I forgot about the hag! God dang it!
So, because you decided to mess with my fun, I'm going to have fun messing with you.
While she is speaking, I would like to use my action.
Okay, what are you
If
gonna
I can. Alright.
You don't see her.
Oh, shit!
You just hear this kind of booming throughout the town.
Okay,
voiceless,
so...
or
I-
like locationless
Oh, dang it.
sound.
If you can defeat my challenges and make your way to my hut, I will set you free.
I'll set you free, alright.
Maybe even
This mortal coil, you bitch.
otherwise you'll be trapped here forever.
Da da da. Sorry. Pip wouldn't do that. This time.
We would.
Pip would probably be like, she sounds stupid.
I can tell already that this is going to be exhausting.
Okay, I'll answer your questions. My name is Pip Prasherette. I seek to get to, Moontop.
Oh my god.
And my favorite color is green.
She says,
I can't stand you.
There were challenges, not questions.
They call me Tim. I don't even like Monty Python.
Ugh. I love it.
Great.
Sorry. I'm okay.
Alright, so we have an idea where the hut is, yes? Like we were told?
Oh yeah, you have a pretty good idea. You know
Yeah.
when it was like to the west of the town, to the forest.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
so old lady, what do you want us to do?
You must defeat my challenges 3 and make your way to my hut.
Well, what are your challenges 3?
I'm just gonna start heading west.
They're for me to know and you to find out.
Okay,
So
bye.
you see Faye start heading that direction.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, love you, bye-bye.
Yes.
If anybody knows what that's from, I like you.
I do, but I don't. It's so familiar, but I can't
It's
place
time
it.
for Animaniacs.
Oh no!
Oh,
Worse. I watched all of those when I was a kid.
It's
Sidetrack.
Bindi and
si-
a dog.
sidetrack. That's coming back, by the way.
It
No! Oh,
Yes.
they're gonna ruin it though!
Now it's,
No,
it's
they
still
have the
Steven
original
Sil-
voice actors, and
That
it's
doesn't
still...
mean anything.
and it's
They
still
don't-
Steven Spielberg.
But do they have the original writers?
I mean, I think so, but I'm
And
not sure.
are the writers not like worse now than
I'll
they
have to
were?
show you the trailer. We'll have to,
Yeah.
during break, so you
Alright.
can see it's. The trailer was pretty much on point.
And anyone online, if anybody's watching us tonight, you should watch it too later.
By the way, we are not sponsored by.
But we would
Hulu
love
in
we
any way, shape,
could
or
be.
form.
We would love to be.
Give us money, please.
Please.
beautiful day to give me money.
Please.
Or one of them, please watch us. Like Rob Paulson or something, his name
I
is,
love
whatever.
Rob Paulson, yeah.
Yes. Please. I follow you on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok, but I still remember the Countries of the World song.
And he was also Carl Weiser from Jimmy Neutron.
That's the same guy!
Yes!
Ah! Oh my god.
He also does Pinky.
Alright, we're moving on.
Sorry.
We are moving on. He's also that green alien in Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes, he is. Yep. Chad.
Mark.
Mark, right.
Alright. So you
Mark
guys
Chang.
He just
My
is
cousin
like,
told me.
it's always like a Chad personality to me, though. Like,
Alright,
sorry.
heading west.
So heading west, as you guys are making your way through the town, eventually you see the buildings get closer and closer together, eventually kind of funnel you down a direction. Till eventually the space around you shimmers a little bit. And it seems you find yourself in what seems to be like a kind of like almost like walls with a tower. So as you look in front of you, eventually you see a sheer wall, and the walls to your right, to your left, and in front of you expand far into the horizon and just into blackness. And as you kind of get into the space, you turn around, and the space behind you is now a wall. No way back. But in the wall in front of you, you notice that there's 3 doors. Each door is plain wooden, with bands of steel, and has rings on it. You notice that on the doors there are markings, and above the doors you see a writing burn itself into the stone as you're looking at it.
Great.
You see it says there are 3 doors.
Mm-hmm.
In each door there is a way to die. The first door has fire and lava. The second door has lions that haven't eaten in 5 years. In the third door, there is a 1,000-foot drop in alligators. Which door are you likely to survive? And you see that it burns into the door starting from left to right. The one on the left has lava, the one in the middle has lions, and the one on the right says drop.
She says, solve my riddle to move forward.
I'm shit at riddles. I hate you, Shane.
You're welcome.
Why does this sound like a I've seen like videos that are like really dumb of like figure out these riddles. 3 doors.
Because
lava, lions, and something else.
Because usually the person giving you this riddle is with you, and they open a door and throw that person through it.
See, but we also have the dust of deliciousness.
You're right!
Fair.
Okay, Dad. No, I wouldn't do that to poor Dad.
So,
I don't have to run faster than lions. I just have to run faster than you.
it's fair.
Oh my gosh, no. We could be totally awful, but we can have you throw one of your Pokemon things, cover it, and then just go! The dust of deliciousness. Like one of those things and go. Sorry. How I
I'm
figure
sorry,
out
giant goat!
Yes.
or whatever you pull out of it.
Alright,
Because I have dust of deliciousness.
so do we only have one chance to open a door?
From what you assume, yes. You assume
From
you
what I
can.
assume.
So, if you could ask the witch.
Hey, can we open all the doors if we want to?
Whichever door you open first, your room will then become.
Our room will change.
Yes.
Wait, what's the third door again? I know the first door is lava and that sort of stuff. The second door is lions. What's the third one again?
You see, it's
Read the wall.
on
I
the wall.
can't read very well.
So on the wall it says this. I'll give you guys a riddle again. There's 3 doors. Each door is a way to die.
Just tell me the third
She knows
The
she's just
first
trying
has-
to annoy the witch.
That's fair. She's like,
Read the wall.
Do the roar.
Roar.
Do the roar.
Roar!
So the first door has fire and lava. The second door has lions that have not eaten in 5 years. The third door is a 1,000-foot drop into alligators. Which door are you likely to survive?
It's middle door because they haven't eaten in 5 years. They're dead.
Oh, it was 5 years?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Dead! We don't have to worry about it.
Yep, alright.
Die!
Okay, so you guys gonna go through the middle door?
Yeah!
Yep.
Okay.
Though I still got my action ready.
And I
for a
still
spell,
had the
because I trust you not one little bit.
I also had the dust and deliciousness
Spread on Daffodil. Sacrifice!
He's delicious now, eat him!
To throw on one of the lions too, I don't care.
Lion skeletons, it's been 5 years.
That's fair. So,
I just realized that's okay.
So you open the middle door, and as you do, all of a sudden your room shifts. You find yourself kind of in a similar shaped room, but around you find lions.
Alive?
The corpses of the lions.
Hey!
Ha!
She goes
I
over.
straight up thought you said 5 days before.
No, 5
Hey!
years.
Say! Look, I was right, they're dead!
I knew I was gonna have to repeat it, so that's okay.
They're dead.
Anybody who figured that out the first time, now you know. We're not clever.
Thank you. I'm like, let me hear that again. Oh, wait. Duh, we could use the middle one. Anyway, I wanted to use the middle one because, like, we can use our stuff and trick it. Because animals are stupid. For the most part. I mean, we're smart animals, but, you know.
Yep.
We're sentient animals. There's a difference.
To be fair, Pip and Faye are smarter than us.
Maybe.
They're Brittany and Meredith with some preparation.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So she kind of pipes up and she says,
I see you've solved my first riddle. The others will not be so easy.
and all of a sudden the location fades back into what you remember the kind of the outside of the outskirts of the city look like, and you find yourself on the edge of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can continue your way forward.
So what's your name?
Your silence.
So I'm gonna pull out the wand of web just for like
Okay.
feelings. I have feelings.
So you have your feelings, you get your door, your water web out.
I didn't catch that.
Hey.
Okay.
I was just
Just
humming
random.
anything.
All right.
It wasn't a tune.
So you guys find yourself moving forward through the woods. As you do, you eventually.
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Shia LaBeouf.
That is some old memes that I did not.
Sorry.
Alright, moving on.
Sorry.
So as you guys are making your way forward, you eventually make your way to the point where you see this kind of like large, what seems to be almost like a humanoid trapped in like that looks like a plant that's in the shape of a person, basically. That's standing motionless in front of you, in the middle of the road.
Alright.
Has she said anything else, or is this just quiet?
It's quiet so far.
Would I know what this is?
Roll a... let's see. Roll a nature check.
23.
Okay. So, with that, you would look at this creature and you know it's what seems to be... It's in the shape of what you would know to be a wood woad.
Oh, what?
A wood woad. A wood woad is a creature that was once a human, or was once a humanoid, that,
It's probably gonna fight us.
Great.
it's invested with the soul of someone who gave up their life to become an eternal guardian of the place.
Oh, great.
Should we burn it or talk to it?
I
I think we should try to talk to
try
it.
to talk to it.
So you make your way forward.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, the witch chimes up as you guys get closer, and she says,
For your second challenge, you must make it past my guardian.
and as you do, you get closer, the once what was motionless kind of wooden statue of a man begins to move.
Okay.
And then you see it pulls out this big old sword and kind of slams it down and looks at you and says, You shall not pass.
Okay.
It's kind of like makeshift, like wooden seconds.
Okay, so we need to chop off all its limbs.
Just a scratch.
tis but a scratch. Sorry guys, it's just tonight is meme night.
It's the show hangover.
It is. Meme night tonight, sorry.
Meme night. Okay, so I presume that I am within 50 feet of this creature. 60 feet.
Yeah, you would be within 60 feet at this point.
I am going to cast Command.
Okay. So, be very careful in reading what command does.
Mm-hmm.
It only lasts for one action,
Yes.
which is 6 seconds.
But 6 seconds is... How much of my, like, speed do I get to use in that time?
6 seconds is one action. So your average round
Uh-huh.
is 6 seconds. So you get to, when you move in your round, in your 6 seconds, you move your 30 feet or however much it is.
Okay.
So if you cast command, whatever he does, he has to do it if it succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
But it only lasts for the one action in 6
Mhm.
seconds or whatever it is.
Tea is so good. Thank you for
You're
that
welcome.
tea. It's just.
Hmm.
What do you think of the tea?
It's good.
It's one of my favorite. Brands and blends. So he's just like this wooden thing, basically.
Yeah, he's like this wooden human that's moving.
Mm.
Wait. Oh. Can I not cast Command? Can I cast something else?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You haven't, I haven't
Mm-hmm.
done what you wanted to do yet because I
Yep.
wanted to let you think about that first.
Okay.
Because I didn't want you to do it thinking it was going to do one thing and then be mad at it.
Yep.
So,
I think I expected it to last longer.
yeah, that's the
But I
unfortunate
haven't
thing with
used it in a
command.
while.
Command is much better in like a combat situation.
Yep.
But when you're like trying to use it in kind of an RP
Mhm.
function, it's not quite as good.
Yep. Okay. So, looks like I'm gonna have to move closer.
Okay.
So I'm going to move up.
He's just standing there staring at you guys, by the way. He's
Yep.
not doing anything.
Yep. I'm going to move up to within 30 feet
Okay.
and cast blindness and deafness.
Okay. So,
Oh, it's either blinded or deafened. Alright, I'll probably choose blindness then. And you'll just have to sneak.
I will. Oh, poo. Poo poo.
okay. So you're gonna cast blinds. What do you have to do?
It's a
Save?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Mhm.
Yeah, makes the first roll, right?
Looks like we have one viewer right now.
Woohoo! Thanks!
This tablet is very bad at checking to see.
Natural 1.
Yeah!
So
Blinded.
let's see. Duration for 1 minute.
If I had previously prepared the spell, I would have, like,
Okay.
made him my friend or something,
So
but
you're 30.
I didn't.
You're
so.
30 feet from him.
Yep.
So you cast blindness. He's blindness. You kind of like go for where his eyes would be.
Mhm.
And like, "Argh!" And so you start running forward. Did you guys go up with her? Or are you guys still back a ways?
Hmm?
Are you guys up next to Faye, or are you guys back a ways?
Unless you move forward after
I-
a certain point, I should be right there with her.
So she went forward to 30 feet within the creature. Would you have been there with her?
I feel like it would be, yeah.
Okay. So you guys move 30 feet forward. You know, so try again. What do I have to beat?
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are kind of like just getting past him. At that point, he kind of like shakes violently.
Oh,
and he
man.
turns around. He gets to try every time.
I know, but oh man!
And he turns around and looks at you guys. But at this point, as you moved past him, the whole thing fades.
Yeah! I knew it!
You guys find yourself on the path again. The witch is like, you have to
defeated another one of my traps.
Perhaps you could end this farce.
No.
What's your name?
You will be my playthings. But the third and final challenge you shall never.
What's your name?
No reply.
You can come up with one. Give him a break. The hag.
She just doesn't want to be my friend.
So,
She will be my friend.
You insist.
So as you guys continue to make your way forward, you eventually find your way into what seems to be the hedges start growing around you, and you find yourself kind of like surrounded by them at one point. And as you turn around and look, you see the hedges are blocking your path behind you. You can see a small plume of smoke off in the distance in the direction that you're heading, assuming that's the hag's hut. She chimes up and she says,
My final challenge is the hedge maze. Make your way through and defeat the final creature at the end in order to reach my house and win your freedom.
What's your name?
no reply.
Sophie, do you want to walk through the maze? Or do you want to take those immovable rods, climb up, and see if we can see to the end?
That. I was like, so how are we climbing up to the top of the maze? Because I ain't doing this.
Okay, so you want to try to climb up the maze?
Yep.
Okay.
We got
so,
immovable rods.
We have the movable rods, yeah.
Okay, so you got 2 of those, right?
Yep.
So, roll a F. Well, actually, with that you can do it easily. I'm not gonna make you roll for that
Yay!
because you can basically create a ladder with that. But you're gonna
Yep.
have to do one at a time.
Yep.
So as you make your way up and you get to the point where the top of the maze is, you eventually find yourself climbing, and yet you don't continue to move upward. You look back down, and as you find yourself like adjusting and climbing, you look down, and they haven't gotten any farther away from you. You guys are just gonna let you guys climb over the maze?
Yes!
Come on.
We can hope. Nixie, what do you got?
Oh shit, what are you chewing on now? Well, it looks like one of her things.
Looks like wood.
It's wood. No. Melody creature.
Oh, what episode is it?
It's episode 20.
Damn.
We've been doing this
I guess.
for 20 weeks.
Well, sorry, we were supposed to have like a thing special for you guys.
Yeah.
After the 20th episode.
Oh, after.
Okay.
That's fine.
So,
Maybe if you guys want, we will reveal Nixie.
I think
the
she's-
dog.
She's kind of revealed.
That's right.
You can see her?
Yep.
I mean, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess you kind of can. There she is!
Yes. Did
That's
somebody
Nixie.
comment on the chat?
Huh?
Did somebody comment on the chat?
No.
Oh. I thought somebody did. That's why you guys were like talking. I thought you were talking on the chat.
No. I'm just looking at the screen and
Yeah.
kind of seeing you can see her in the corner.
Fair. Alright. So,
Alright, so back down, I guess.
I can make markings on the ground and see if they stay. So I do that.
okay.
Does it stay or does it disappear?
There as far as you're looking at it.
I look away and I look back.
Still there.
I can mark and do like a happy face if it's the right way or like cross if it didn't work.
So, what's the role to try and find my way through the maze? Survival, nature, arcana.
I mean, roll a survival check, and I might give you a hint in which direction you should go.
23.
23.
Doing pretty well tonight. I think
So-
I've only rolled 23s.
It's pretty freaking close. So you make your way forward. As you do, you see there's a path that's a left and a right. You're looking at the ground, and you notice that the path to the left almost seems like it's a little bit more. The gravel is a little bit more disturbed than it is to the path to the right.
And that would tell me to go to the left?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head left. You guys head left, and then the path eventually takes a curve to the right. After it does, after you walk a little ways, you see that there's a diverging path to your left, And there's a path that also goes straight and then takes a turn to the left.
It's the ladybug.
Oh. It's loud from the ceiling.
Yep.
It is loud.
I mean, I could go get the tennis racket.
That's fine. We'll take care of it at break.
Hmm.
So which path do you guys want to hit? You forward and left, or left, right now?
I'm gonna turn this off for a while until we're ready because it went up to 6, now it's set down to 4.
Oh no! Mine does that. I can't charge it while I'm using it. I don't want to just do another check, just keep rolling freaking survival checks.
That's the problem with like a survival check. So like we'll say that with your 23, I'll give you a tip on occasion,
Okay.
but not for this one.
Oh. What are my options in my bag of tricks? Because if I've got like a dog-like creature...
Yep.
I've got a couple of chances. Alright, we're doing the bag of tricks.
Alright.
I'm pulling a suspiciously fuzzy ball out of my bag of tricks.
Okay. Roll your die.
What the? There you are. I'm just like, where's the D8?
8.
Brown bear.
Okay. So as you
Not what I was hoping for.
pull out your ball out of there and you throw it Pokemon style and it lands on the ground and flash of light and you see a giant brown bear appear in front of you. He goes, "Roar!" Kind of looks over and sits down in front of you. Looking at you, waiting for orders.
Okay, so.
That's a little taken back and he steps back like a foot or two. And the brown bear kind of sniffs over in his direction.
I'm going to use Channel Divinity to give myself proficiency in animal handling.
Okay.
And I am going to, in an animal handling sort of way, make the bear understand we're trying to find the hag.
I mean, it follows your commands.
That's true. So you probably don't need all of that anyway.
I mean, you could convey that to the bear. I mean, if you want to do your animal handling thing, I will. Go ahead and roll the animal handling check.
Okay. 19.
19. So you convey that to the bear, and he kind of like starts sniffing the air a little bit, and he lopes off the path immediately to your left.
Okay. Well, I need to now get the brown bear stats just in case.
Just in case. So he makes your way down. As you go, you see that there's a path that heads right, then a little ways down turns left, and also continues straight. There's also a path straight ahead of you and a path down to your left. The bear, as he hits this area, he ends up taking a left, and then immediately a right. So he follows down, and then the witch goes, "Ha ha ha ha! No cheating!" And then all of a sudden the bear kind of like lopes down to the next set of turns, and like sniffs, and then looks confused. It's like he lost the smell of whatever he's chasing.
God damn it.
You got your path down. Actually, he took a right, and then a left, and then following one more right first. But these were all in quick succession. So there was kind of like a lot of options, and he got you out of those, and now you're looking down a straightaway.
Okay.
Then eventually turns right before he loses his trail, basically.
Alright, so if the straightaway doesn't have any other ways to go, then we'll
Nope.
just
So
keep
you
going.
continue down, then you kind of takes a right. Now you have the option to continue straight and take a left, or to take a left immediately, and then there's also a left after the immediate one. So there's 3 left turns. One close to you, one middle, and one far away. Although, from the one farther away, you notice from coming from that direction, you hear the sound of what sounds like water splashing.
It could either be real good or real bad. Let's check it out.
Okay, so you continue down. Make your way where you hit this water splashing, and as you open up to this big square, kind of like breaking the maze where there's this a fountain in the middle. And you see the depiction of this, like, beautiful maiden as she's kind of like in a pose and like water spurting out of her mouth into the fountain.
This
Yeah.
is the Dawnwood. What species?
It's actually just like humanoid. So it's not an animal. It's very great, very strange to you.
Gross.
There's like somebody without fur. Gross. So
Looks like a sawed-off monkey.
So, you see that in this room, there's a path. There's a path you came in. There's a path immediately next to that one, and then there's a two paths in the other side of the room.
Great.
One to the left and one to the right.
Can Pip get in the fountain?
You can. It's nice. It's refreshing. All of a sudden, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past you.
So, Pip has been laying markings on the ground this whole time, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Ugh.
With your survival
No.
check.
Yep. Now, like, Faye needs to get through here, but Brittany's just like, I hate stuff like this.
I know, I'm like, wow, this is what Shane does when he's like, I have no clue what to do, so let me do like this really tedious thing for Meredith and Brittany.
So, with the work... No, I have stuff for you guys to do, but you guys destroyed the witch's fun. It's going to be repercussion.
So you're like, if they
Yes?
get through the first two too quickly, I'm going to give them this maze that I printed offline.
I mean, I didn't print it. But...
It is not just in your head, it's on your tablet.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it
Okay.
right now. I didn't print it.
Well, I'm just like, it's not just a maze in your head.
No, don't touch my screen. No. No.
Yeah.
No. No! Smoke pop.
Dies.
It's-
I touched it.
Instantly. You touch
So-
it doesn't do anything.
No, I touched it.
So the
She
two
didn't
paths...
want you to touch it.
The two paths that you think are the best
Yeah.
are across the room diagonally
Mm-hmm.
or next to the way you came in.
Alright.
Which way is the water spitting from the woman's mouth?
It's actually spitting diagonally across from you at that exit.
Then go that way.
Okay.
Okay, so you make your way that way. It goes in, immediately turns right,
Let's go back to the memes.
and then you have a choice of either a right or a left.
Is the bear still with us?
Oh yeah, he's following you
Alright,
along.
cool. I just wanted to be sure.
He's still there.
Yeah, he's just useless now.
He lost the smell. Well, he's not completely useless. It's a giant bear.
Useless for the purposes of navigating the maze.
Fair.
Wouldn't let me climb over the maze. Wouldn't let me. Can't go over it.
Can't go under it.
We have not proven that.
It's true.
Can we dig off?
You can if you want to.
No, I don't want to.
You don't have any Molkin with you.
I know.
So left or right?
You're looking at an actual maze, so I can't just like make it happen.
You guys can ask questions.
Left.
No, he's looking at an actual maze. You're gonna get us lost. All right, what do the two diverging paths look like?
So if you take a left, it shortly then immediately takes a right, and if you take a right, it shortly then immediately takes a left.
See, this just not
That tells me nothing. I
Exactly.
zero spatial awareness. None at all.
See, and I have nothing tonight either. Like, my brain is
Oh, never.
like
I've never
gone.
spatial
So
awareness.
you can ask questions about the ground, the
Sure.
walls.
Tell me about the ground and the walls.
So roll a perception check. I don't expect you guys just blindly make choices. You guys can ask questions.
Yes, you obviously.
And you guys got through like the really hard part by getting the bear. So
24.
24. You see that the vines to your right are a little bit more withered than the ones to your left.
All right.
Telling
To the
you,
right.
telling you to go to the left.
Oh, okay. To the left then. I expected withered vines meant like closer to the head.
No,
Wow, I was right when he was rolling to the left, and you're like,
You had a 50-50 chance, okay?
but wait, don't kill us.
I don't like 50-50 odds. That sounds terrible.
I
You
don't
made your way
really
to
like
the left.
50 odds either.
It immediately turns to the right. As you continue down the path, you see two right-hand turns.
There are a lot of things. in
All right,
life
what
that
does the
are
first one look
50-50
like?
odds.
So the first one is your standard green vines that you've seen most of the time. The ground seems per the normal. The second one, on the other hand, looks a little bit green.
Greener.
Yes.
Probably should go the one
Seems
that's
inviting.
not as green.
Not as green?
Maybe trod on? I don't know.
It's entirely possible that the greener one has some kind of horrible plant trap.
So far, from your time in the maze,
Mhm.
the paths that seem most trodden or healthier have so far proven to be good that you
Okay.
understand.
Alright.
I don't care. Whatever.
Alright, go for the green one.
So you
I
pick
am
the greater
like-
one. And eventually,
If this is you screwing with me, Shane, I'll remember.
I wouldn't purposely screw with you with that. I could give you information that's intentionally wrong. On purpose. So, you continue down this path, you head down and eventually kind of zigzags, and then you find yourself in a big courtyard. And across the courtyard, you see this old, kind of ragged hut. And before this hut, there's a pedestal, and on this pedestal sits this kind of like rabbit-like creature that's made of stone.
Stone?
Yes.
Why is there a rabbit creature? There was already the guy that we're gonna have to chop off his limbs. Now there's a rabbit.
We didn't have to chop
There was
off
the
his limbs, but
questions
there's easier
3.
way- There were not questions 3. That's you.
I know, but I'm like, I don't need the rabbit with sharp, pointy teeth.
Hold the holy hand grenade. Hold the pin. Count to 1, 2.
Oh my gosh,
Ah.
that's what Pit needs. She needs a hand grenade.
So, yes, there's a pedestal with a stone-like rabbit on it. You guys, as you walk into this room, you immediately kind of lock eyes on it.
I'm going to turn to Pip and say, prepare yourself. I'm about to do something stupid. I'm going to walk right up to it and cast Detect Magic.
Okay? Comes back with nothing.
No, not Detect Magic, because I don't need touch for that. Identify.
Identify?
Yes. That's why I touch, because Detect Magic has a range, and I'm going-
Identify is
So, identify or detect magic.
Identify, and I'm going to ritually cast it.
Okay, so you take 10 minutes, you're sitting in front of the statue. Kind of do your thing.
Save myself the spell slot.
So, as you cast Identify on it, it comes back with very strange readings. It doesn't come back as, like, anything you've seen before. It almost comes back as if it's an illusion.
Shit, I don't think I have anything for that, damn it.
All this happy music, and you guys are like...
We're just like, ah!
I didn't have any good, like,
Yep,
mage or witch music that I found quickly.
yep. So, I mean... This could have been useful earlier,
Yeah.
but I'm going to cast Find Traps.
Okay. So you cast 5 traps?
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any traps in the room.
No traps within 120 feet. Waste!
So there's that still their witch's hut in front of us.
Yep, on the other side of the room. Quite a ways away. But there.
Quite
kind
a
of
ways is an outside 120 feet, Shane?
Not quite. It's at the
Okay.
edge of your range. Like, the whole room, in and of itself, is kind of a square that's kind of like 100 by 100. You guys are standing in the middle.
Say I'm gonna do something stupid. And Pip starts walking towards that house.
So there is this old kind of, like, wooden tree that, like, mopes over top of it.
Wooden tree, you said?
Yes.
How unusual. A tree made of wood.
So you start walking towards it. What does Daff do? Does Daff follow you, or stay, or what do you guys do?
He's going to follow, but he is also readying an action with his crossbow.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Because I am also readying an action to cast a spell, because
You're
she
gonna
did
follow?
just say she's going to do something stupid. Yeah, we're following, so we stay within range.
So the immediate, as soon as you guys kind of all like move past the statue, start walking in the other direction,
Uh-huh.
you hear this blood-curdling roar come from behind you, and the ground starts shaking.
Of course.
Immediately when you turn around, it stops.
What?
Pip doesn't turn around. She keeps on going.
No, keep on going. That's fine. Did you turn around, Faye, or did you just?
I turned around to see, like,
Yeah.
what's going on, and so did Daffodil, but... So it immediately stopped as soon as you turn back around?
Yep.
So I motioned for Daffodil, and we both turned back around again.
Ground shaking.
Both turned back around,
The rabbit statue is now facing you.
and this time, I just motioned for Daffodil to turn around, but I stay facing the statue.
Nothing yet.
Oh, the statue is facing me now.
Mm-hmm. I fully have noticed that it moved.
How close is Pip to the
I will
house
stay
now?
here.
At this point, you're getting close. You're almost to the house. Okay, so you're just going to continue the house and you're going to watch
Yeah.
the statue?
Yep.
So the minute you get to the house and you touch the door, you vanish.
I don't like that.
You don't.
I don't know that, but
Daffodil
Brittany doesn't like it. Faye doesn't know, but Brittany doesn't like it.
Pip is vanished. Daffodil saw that, and he
Mhm.
reports back as much.
I wonder if you can walk backwards and if it will.
I will face you and walk backwards into hell.
Alright. So you face it and start walking backwards?
I mean, it's a good idea. Would I have any, like, previous knowledge about a spell like this?
Roll
Like,
an Arcana
any
check.
idea what would it be happening to Pip? Arcana, you said?
Yep.
14.
Not sure.
Yeah. So, from what I have already seen of the room, there's no, like, exits except for the way I came.
Basically, yep.
Okay.
And the witch's hut. Hag,
Yeah.
hut. Daffodil chimes up and is like, should I keep going?
I would have him.
Hold
wait.
on.
Yeah.
I'm going to, like, walk backwards until I get to where I think I hear Daffodil.
So you walk backwards, eventually you get to the point where you see Daffodil in your peripherals. No roar. No ground shaking.
Let's go. And I'll sort of, like, with a hand on his head,
Huh?
sort of have him guide me back to the door.
Okay, so you're watching it as you work your way back,
Yep.
and he helps guide you back. Eventually you guys make it to the door. He says, alright, right here.
See, I was thinking the Medusa, like how he was like he was fighting backwards. You know, he was looking through his
Oh.
shield, like because he couldn't look at them.
Oh, I was
That's
thinking
Because
moving
he went
angels.
up he went up the hill
Mhm.
with his shield, but he had to go backwards because he could. If you looked at them,
Mhm.
you know, but in reflection it didn't bother him. Sorry, Greek mythology.
That's good.
So, asking Daffodil.
Yep.
What exactly did she do before she disappeared?
Well, as far as I could tell, she touched the door and disappeared.
Very well. In we go.
Right, so you guys both touch the door like at the same time?
Yep.
So you guys both reach out, touch the door, and all of a sudden, you disappear from the space.
Yep.
And we're gonna take a break,
Of course we are.
because it's 7:30, so it's break time.
You just saved me from trying to make a cup of tea with not a whole cup of tea in there. So
That's fair. So you can
Works out.
brew some more.
yeah.
So we're gonna take a 10 to 15 minute break. We'll be back here by 7:45.
Don't do weird things.
All of a sudden they just hear. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. We'll be back-
Arcadia ASMR, like. Wait for it.
D&D ASMR. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Arcadia.
gosh, wait.
Arcadia, yeah. I said Arcadia first.
I heard Arcana, so that's why I was.
Hold on.
Arcana ASMR.
Ready?
That's a thought. I wonder if that's a oh, there we go. D&D ASMR. The dice sounds. You can't get this kind of content anywhere else, folks.
All right. So we'll be back at 7:45 after we've killed that ladybug and
Oh
refilled
yeah,
drinks. So,
there is the ladybug.
That would be pretty. It's on the light.
we'll get it.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I can't see it at all. Oh, there it is. Yep.
There's two actually.
Just take us out. This
both
is gonna
of
get
them.
me better.
Both of them are on the light. There's one here.
We'll
and
see you
there's
guys here in a
one
minute. See you in a minute. everybody, we're back. Sorry, we're a couple minutes behind. We had a few seconds trying to get the tea ready and get some drinks going.
Worth it.
So, but we are back and ready to continue. So, where we left off, you guys had just touched the witch's door. Pip, you find yourself strangely warm and cozy. As you kind of like come to, you realize you're laying in your bed in the inn, and you hear the sounds of the townsfolk doing their business outside, and people downstairs talking. Feels like a
Oh
traditional
no, you didn't.
day. They did what?
This is not some Groundhog's Day bullshit, is it?
No.
You hear someone sounds
No, it's because you remember a few weeks back we said dream sequence? It was a dream sequence.
No!
So, you find yourself awake in your bed. You see that Daff and Faye are still sleeping in theirs.
Hey, witchy lady, what's your name?
You're nothing. All of a sudden, you see that you hear kind of Daff go, and you hear Faye kind of come to as you guys both awaken. Oh, sorry.
Live!
Trying to. Oh, man. So yeah, you guys awaken in your beds as well. You see Pip already sitting up. You hear the sounds of the village and the villagers and people doing things outside.
Well, good morning, guys.
No.
As you do,
Does that count? Does that mean my my spell counters are reset?
Yep.
Yeah.
they do. So you guys can take another long rest if you want, or reset all your stats. So you hear as you guys come
It would
to.
be terribly funny if the bear was in the room.
So as you guys come to, you hear off in the distance, and like everything around you like stops. All the sounds stop. People are just kind of like hushed whispers, not sure what's going on.
So, I'm gonna briskly make my way out of the room and downstairs.
Yep, people are down there. People are kind of like stopped, like looking around, wondering where that sound came from.
It's just the witch. It's it's just fine. It's just witch. Oh yeah, do you know her name? Does anyone know her name?
They all look at you and like get wide-eyed. They're like, "Witch?" They all kind of like scuttle their way out and making their way back towards their homes.
What's her name?
We don't know.
It's probably something like Matilda.
So
Winifred.
as you guys
Yes.
You guys make your way downstairs. The inn people kind of scatter as they hear you say that it's a witch.
Being an untrusting sort, I'm going to head out of the inn and actually head to where we know the hag's house to be.
Yep.
Okay, so you head out and you make your way towards that direction.
Pip follows you. Like
Roll a perception
rapidly.
check for me.
Beans.
The rapid movements of Pip. Oh yeah, I don't know if
18.
you guys had seen this
18.
before.
You don't notice the shimmer anymore.
I
But
made.
you noticed this the first time. As you guys are making your way to the town center, heading that direction, you do pass by, or kind of like, not necessarily pass by, but she runs up to you, the head of the town, and I can get that down. Bertha. She runs up to you guys and says, do you know what's happening? I heard this awful cry from the distance.
The witch.
We believe it might be the hag.
Do you know her name?
We don't know her name. She never told us. She just takes the unsuspecting townsfolk and twists their deals to her own wishes and her own fun, as she calls it.
Well, she didn't like us, so we're gonna go see her.
Go see her.
Yeah.
Are you taking care of her? She kind of almost looks hopeful.
We're not gonna kill
If it
her.
comes to that.
I don't think
I
we
might.
should. I don't think we should kill her before we start talking to her.
I think we've spoken to her quite enough.
Well, if you can make her leave one way or the other, I will be in much great thanks.
Faye, do you remember that swamp area that we had that had all those frog-like creatures?
Yes.
She should live there.
Right, so we're gonna keep heading.
So you beeline that direction. You make your way to the outskirts of the city, through some fields, into the woods. and you eventually make your way, and you see a small plume of smoke in the distance. As it's kind of like the nights are getting a little chillier. You're getting coming out of summer, and it's starting to get a little colder. You guys make your way, and you see the small plume of smoke, and eventually make your way to the shack, just as you saw in your dreams, with the hunched tree over top of it.
Is the rabbit statue anywhere?
Nope.
Okay.
So.
I almost wish we had discovered what the deal was with that. But, you know, not.
Yeah, I understand. Nixie.
Nixie, don't do it.
Come on. Get out
Why
of here.
must you pick the center of the camera
Well, it's
thing?
because Brittany's bag's in the way of her normal spot.
The tripod. That's what it's called.
My heart bleeds for her.
Yeah, I know. She is captured downstairs in the fun. Hello.
There's also the floor that she likes to sleep on.
There is that too. What are you doing? So, anyway, you guys... What?
Apparently accidentally hit a button on D&D Beyond to do a roll 20.
Oh, roll 20?
Yeah.
D20, yeah. Oh, your stat should have that option. You can click on it and it'll roll a dice. You also, on the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you'll
Yeah,
see...
there's Alright, we're moving on.
Yes! So, you make your way up there. You see that the door is there, and you're hearing kind of like angry mumbling coming from inside the shack. You can see just on the other side of the clearing. You can see that the plants are a little bit greener, but almost like twisted in a dark kind of way, nearer to her house.
We should just go and...
Yeah.
Okay, so you just want to make your way towards the house?
Readying an action to cast a spell to wreck her shit if it comes to it.
Okay, so as you get closer to the house, you see the door swing open as you the lady, the hag, walks her way out, and she says,
You ruined my fun.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter now.
Yes, it does.
The Hag of Oxshire.
Your name.
You were born and your mother called you the Hag of Oxshire.
it's a long story.
It isn't.
Come on.
Roll a persuasion check.
Isn't yours like worse than mine?
My persuasion.
No, yours the +1.
Come on. Tell me your name.
What's his name?
13.
13.
That's not much.
So, she says,
We have no name.
We?
Alright,
You do.
so your name is...
I'm gonna give you one.
Your name is... Matilda.
That does not matter now.
Yes, it does.
You ruined my fun. Now you must pay.
No, it does matter. Having a name matters. Being known that you have a name, being known that you are important, matters.
I'm just gonna keep quiet and like... It worked with the friggin' boggle and the cinnamon roll, like, I'm just gonna let her do her thing right now.
so, she kind of spits back at you and was like,
I am the most important person in this town. Bestowing gifts and having my fun.
Except you're not in the town.
Oh, but am I? This all is my domain. Given to me from those above.
But you're not in the town. You're an outsider, Matilda.
For now.
No, it seems like you've always been an outsider, Matilda. Because you called yourself the Hag of whatever.
just unsure how to handle this.
Semantics, you're not a crossing guard!
Yes. So, she takes a minute to think about this, but she kind of repeats back.
Since regardless, you ended my fun with the Shambling Mound, and you broke through my riddles in the dream far too easily. For that, messing with my plans, you must pay.
Okay, how much? She starts pulling out.
She just like shakes her head and she's like,
Not with gold, you dim-witted child.
Oh, you want some, dusted deliciousness? I have some dusted deliciousness.
No, you must pay with your lives.
Why? That's not very fun. Because if you do that, then we'll have to take your life instead, Matilda. And I think, like, I know a place that would be perfect for you. And there's, like, all these, like, frog-like creatures, and they need some excitement in their lives. And you bring excitement.
Roll the persuasion check! Roll it! Do it! Do it!
Roll your persuasion.
I just decided this now. I hope you guys know.
Love this turn of events.
Oh! 19!
Yeah!
She says, "You really think I bring excitement?"
Tell me more.
Well, yes! You made a shambling mound because somebody asked help with what? The things that were...
Weeds.
The weeds. And so you made something more exciting than just a goat. You made a shambling mound.
I was quite excited by the joke.
Goats are pretty awesome. But, you did all this other stuff. Instead of doing just normal, everyday stuff, you did something a little more. Maybe a little
extra,
bit.
perhaps.
Yeah,
Sorry.
maybe to the point of a little bit of evil. But
Well,
those creatures like evil.
she goes up and she kind of takes her long, like, she's like all tinted green, by the way, kind of like
Of
this
course.
old, ragged-looking woman
Perfect.
with her long, like, kind of fingers. She kind of like strokes her chin.
Oh yeah, you guys haven't visited my island in a while. Move on.
Are there native creatures in which I could strike deals with?
Oh yeah.
Yes, and there's even a giant temple and snake people too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Excuse me.
Like they stole one of our friends even.
Interesting.
They do have it coming.
Where is this place? This swamp.
We will explain it to her in
I totally-
great detail because
totally-
we've been there and could tell you where it is
I
on the
even
map.
have a map that has all the details on it.
Okay,
We
she's
met
pointing up
that
on the map.
there and this,
Someday
that.
we will have one we can show the world.
She's like, do you really think it would be exciting for me to go there? Make
Yes.
trades with these people.
Well, yes. And when I go back, I can visit you.
Roll one last persuasion check. Actually, the visit you part. Do you mean that, or are you just saying it?
No, she means
she
it.
means it.
Okay, roll
She's
persuasion.
just
would
that kind of
totally
damn.
go and visit people and be like, "Hi, how are you? How are you doing?"
Roll a
the
persuasion.
hag.
Oh, I do not know where it is. What did I get?
That's 6.
Oh, 7.
I don't know. I've been here for so long. My lord promised me this area. I don't know if he'd been wanting for me
Can
to
I
move.
like assist her with the persuasion?
Kind of late for that?
Damn it. I meant like literal again, but whatever.
If you want to kind of jump in and say something to help,
If-
and then you can roll a persuasion.
It would be worse for me.
Well, she can assist you at that point.
Hard to do worse than a 7. Sure, I will. What will Faye say?
Well, you don't need a lord, perhaps, for this area, because the king died there. You could be the ruler if you wanted there. True.
There has recently been a shift in the power structure. Their king tragically died recently.
So roll a persuasion, and Meredith can help if she wants.
It's true. He somehow
What's that advantage?
died, and his body was found in a very lifelike manner.
16.
Somehow, just magically, somehow.
Continues to just kind of stroke her chin. She's like, I do think I would be interested in finding this place. I think I shall go there and leave this town away for now. I've had my fun here. I'll go have my fun there as well. It's good to meet people who appreciate my type of excitement.
I know, right, Matilda?
Yes. Although I don't know how I feel about that anymore. But I will think about it.
How about... Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know any creepy names.
That was fine. She says, well, if that's the case, I believe I will get going. And she says, Oh, Borg. And all of a sudden the tree moves. And it picks up the whole house. And she kind of like like hovers and flies way back into the door as the tree lifts up the house and kind of holds it above his head, starts loping away.
So like Baba
And you hear
Yaga
a-
minus the chicken feet.
And then you hear him like,
Love it.
like that makes its way off. Then you see the plants like
Bye, Borg! Bye, Matilda!
get like less creepy and scary looking as she lopes away.
Alright. Can't believe that for you.
I can't believe it freaking worked.
I'm so happy it worked. I was not expecting it. I'm just so happy. I'm like, oh wait, there's somewhere that she could be and be cruel and nobody will give a shit.
I mean, the frogs are gonna mind, but that's okay.
We don't care about those frogs and she'll like the swampy, marshy area.
So write it down, because I definitely want to go back and see what she's done to the frogs.
Yes! Like when we go back, we need to bring Orthreus so he can tell and like write it down and be like, oh, so that's what a witch would do to this area. Okay. Especially since whoever her lord is, he might want to know about too. And you might have questions for her later.
See what it was is the music didn't help me any.
The
It was
music
too
made
light
it
and
so
was too
nice that you're like, well, maybe we could be friends.
I should have picked scary music.
Scary music!
But
Pip would still be persuasive.
Spooky things.
you guys find yourself in this open clearing now, where the
Pip
vegetation
would
is
still
slowly
make the same decisions.
de-scarifying, if you will.
De-scarifying.
So,
Less frightening.
That last scene of Beauty and the Beast where everything just gets like, shoo, that was a gargoyle? It's an angel statue now.
okay, so what do you guys
Except
gonna do
now that statue of a bunny is a statue of a frog.
I mean,
Because that's where she's going.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
Well, that was pleasant. Well, we should probably go back to town and let them know.
oh yes, this will be some very interesting information to share.
Okay, so you make your way back into town. People have resumed. They kind of got done being scared. They're kind of resuming, like coming out of their houses and starting back to work. And eventually, as you guys make your way into town, you see that Novertha is waiting there at the edge of town, and she greets you. She's like, "So the witch."
Matilda.
Has decided to relocate.
You convinced her to leave?
Yes.
Wow. That's just truly great news. Thank you so much. I don't know whatever we can do to thank you. Is there anything you need?
Well, they probably want money. I have a question for you.
Thanks.
Anything. Yes, what is your question?
Do you know what day it is?
Well, yes, I believe it's Thursday in the month of August. I believe it is the. Probably just use your calendar, it might not be easier. I'm not gonna do the fancy calendar thing.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. We didn't decide.
The 20th.
20.
I mean, they have Tuesdays in The Hobbit, so.
Well, that's what kind of got me. I'm actually relistening to The Hobbit, and they're like, they just use the standard calendar.
Yeah.
You don't need to come up with a fancy calendar. We can just use the Hobbit, or use our regular calendar, and it'll be much easier that way.
20th. Thank you. I forgot something very important. My birthday is coming up.
Nonsense. Didn't you have a birthday last year?
Yes! I have one every year.
That sounds extravagant.
Well, I don't have a birthday party every year. But I do get older every year. It is coming up soon.
Dad chimes up, he's like, well, I guess we'll have to have a celebration then, won't we? How many days? We'll be
Yes,
in Don.
when is your birthday?
We'll be in Donpond in approximately. Well, I don't know. It's more a phase around it, but I think it's probably about 10 days. Oh, Yeah, don't worry. Are we stopping at that other place that they had given us a report?
Yes.
Oh, so probably not longer
Deer
than that.
Pass. Stag Pass.
Stag Pass.
My birthday
Remember
is
now.
in September.
Hmm?
My birthday's in September.
Oh, so you might have time then. Might be a non-plotted time when it's your birthday.
I never can remember the day quite right, but I did send out a letter to my mom, and usually she writes at the bottom when my birthday is, because she always knows that when it gets close to my birthday, I always forget.
I see.
She's very good about that.
Good mom. The lady's kind of chiming me up, like, well, that was a very simple question. Is there more I can do for you? See, you might be interested in money.
Yes.
Well, we could provide you payment. How would 400 gold pieces sound? It's about most of that we have available that we could give and not ruin the city, the town.
That'll do quite nicely.
So they run back. You gotta make your way to the town hall and she...
They were expecting Faye to be modest, to be like, oh no, we couldn't. They made the wrong choice.
So you go back and they provide you with 400 gold.
Oh my gosh! In the
We
future,
should have a discussion about how much an island costs.
I think in the
We haven't, but I know how much it will cost.
I think in the future we'll probably be like, well, we probably should get a horse and a carriage so it can go there farther and faster.
There's hard and fast rules for how much like locations cost.
There we go. All right. So we're
I
just
wonder if maybe we could get a horse and carriage.
I think
soon.
an abbey is 15,000.
We'll just keep saving. All right. So
Just
200 for you and
wondering.
200 for me, since Daffodil's not real.
Okay, just wondering, how much would a horse and carriage be?
Well, the horse and carriage. Oh, let's see. Maybe.
Imagine if we added another person who plays Daffodil and like suddenly like, where's my money?
Yes.
How long have I been with you guys? I've been a slave this whole time?
I mean, basically.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Just look at that hat that I bought you with my own money, and the bow tie,
So,
and then your other hats. Your
If we gave you any money, you'd spend it on liquor.
You're not wrong.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were sipping.
Luckily, I did not start swallowing.
It's great.
Yes, especially since now he's only allowed to drink out of the mug that, like, you can't get drunk on. So he's spending all that money for nothing.
Good thing we're not playing like hyper realistic D&D or you'd be going through alcohol withdrawals.
Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking,
We're sending Daft to
So,
not D&D, AA.
so a horse. We do have a couple horses. We have a couple draft horses, which are good at carrying carts, and we have some riding horses. A riding horse would cost you about 75 gold piece a horse, and a draft horse would cost you about 50 gold piece a horse.
Go down there to the blacksmith to get him shod.
And then we do have
Bang her right to the farrier.
we do have some
I'm sorry, you just started talking about horses with the main accent, and I'm just like,
Hops.
we do have
my inner Martin's lady is
Uh-huh.
coming out.
we do have quite a fine wagon and carriage maker in the town too.
But is there any, like, little wagons and a horse that you said might
Oh
be
yeah,
for sale?
yeah, they got a whole lot of great deals on wagons down at Martin's.
Yeah, make your way down to Marta Dens. Well, I could bring you to the cart maker. He would have wagons and carriages and carts and horses and all that available for purchase.
Yeah, because I think that might be very useful to us to possibly have a horse and cart. Just to make things a little bit easier for us.
I mean,
It might make our trip go a little bit faster.
What?
What happened? Oh, the plus.
yeah.
What?
I'm sorry, you found my tick.
This thing is covered.
Was that a
Wait!
follow-up?
What?
Woo! Thank you. We appreciate your follow. It was just like completely out of the blue. None of us were expecting that. So thank you. Yeah. So
Talking about buying a horse and cart and Martins and all these major accents.
Exactly. We started talking about Maddens, and you're like, yes, my people.
I shall subscribe and follow you
We just all need to start
forever.
talking in the accent. It'll be like Crocodile Hunter.
Oh my gosh.
The outer-staters will not understand what we're saying.
That's exactly it, and they'll watch just to be like, I have no idea what they're saying, but by God, it's entertaining.
It's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
I had to get my sheet to.
One of my babies does
Oh, look at that!
at work.
It's me, Courtney.
Hey! That's what the name of the stream was! See, so it was Madden's!
I love it.
It was the Mainas!
Put that caps down! Don't you talk to me in that tone of voice.
I'm watching you.
Love it. It's great. I just saw it pop up and I was like, oh, hey!
You like her, Pikachu? The Shane's
Or-
idea.
The Pip
The Pip.
I
that
made
Brittany made. And then I made her whoosh cape and
Yeah,
her...
she dressed
So-
her.
We probably should move on because this
Sorry.
will be on YouTube later.
Oh yeah!
So I was just like be talking to people on YouTube.
Hey!
Sorry.
So, anyway, so you guys make your way towards the carrot. She leads you to the carrot shop. A raccoon kid kind of comes out and greets you. And he's kind of like almost dressed blacksmithy. He's kind of a muscular guy. And you see like this line of like everything from like beautiful carriages to like carts and wagons and covered wagons, and there is a bunch of horses in a field out behind the I don't know, wood shop. So he comes up and greets you and says, "Why, hello, welcome to Bronze Carriages. What can I help you with?" "Oh, hello there, town head." She,
Norbertha.
no, Bertha. Thank you. I can never remember that. For some
I
reason.
love that you're the one coming up with the names, but I'm the one who can remember.
You want to see
names.
how long my NPC list is?
No.
It's getting longer
What
every
is
day.
she saying? I can't see.
We can see that there is chat, but we cannot read it.
So all of a sudden, Faye appears in jail.
Quiet, you!
That's what you asked for. The viewers know all.
The viewers know all.
So Faye appears in jail all of a sudden. She's in there for horse thieving. No, I'm just kidding. So he says,
With her new
I
boyfriend.
didn't steal it, I bought it at
No,
Madden.
no, she's visiting her new boyfriend.
Braun, the
My
fair
new
beggar."
boyfriend, the horse thief!
Uh,
And maybe I'm just gonna start collecting criminals.
yeah, this is gonna be your reverse harem going on. It's criminals.
Okay, every city I'm going to collect some, like, type of criminal, and then we're gonna reenact the first season of Leverage.
So you see this guy creeping in the alley with a horse coming behind him.
You! That's the one!
Come here and kiss me, damn it!
Kiss me, you fool!
Not on stream.
Damn.
Gomez, we have guests.
Roberta chimes up and says, "Hi, bro. How's it going? These two are the ones they managed to get rid of the hag." And he's like, "Hag's gone. Oh, that's wonderful. That'd be so good for business."
Oh yes, and that big shambling mound thing too.
Says, "Oh, wonderful." She says, "Any help you can give them or any discounts you'd be willing to give, it would be much appreciated by the town." He's like, "I believe I can make something happen." Says, "Are you interested in a cart in horses or wagons or carriage, or what would you be interested in?"
Well, we travel quite frequently, I think.
A sturdy card.
Yes, we want a horse and cart. You know, get to help us get between big cities, and something that
So-
could be
Make
Taken-
things go a little faster.
and something that could be easily taken in in a city.
So you're looking for something that's a little bit easier to travel. Do you want a covered wagon? Might be best. It's comfortable. It provides shelter. It can be made with seating. Or would you prefer just horses for riding?
Covered wagon.
Yes, I think a wagon would be good.
Oh, okay. Would you be interested? Would you like 2 horses or 1? I find that typically with 2 horses, the horses handle it much better. But 1 horse can pull a wagon quite easily, which is the 3 of you, I believe, right?
Yes.
But I think if we can afford 2 horses, unless it would be a lot of expense in the city to keep 2 horses and a carriage or wagon. But I don't know.
For the sake of travel, 2 horses.
2 horses?
And
Or
if
when
we
it comes
need to sell
onerous,
one,
then we can sell one.
yes.
Alright. Well, that sounds great. So, we can see here. So, a covered wagon would normally run you about 40 gold pieces. With the extra accoutrements to make it a little bit more comfortable, that'd be an extra 5 gold. 245 with the 2 horses would normally be
I know the name for the horses.
100 gold.
No.
Brandy Buck and Took.
Love it.
Doing it.
So, the 2 horses would normally run you the 100 gold for the pair, plus whatever you need for feed. So, why don't we do... Let's do the whole thing for 125.
125.
And I will give you 3 weeks worth of feed as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start buying feed for horses.
3 weeks of feed.
So you get 3 weeks of feed, and you get the horses, and all of that for 125, which is a steal.
Okay. Okay, I already paid it.
Do you have a color preference on your covered wagon? You do have multiple choices.
I think something that would blend in well. Like,
Green for the covering.
yes. Green or brown, I don't care which. Whichever's more available.
So you do have green. It's easily done. It leads you over to this nice green covered wagon. But it's the kind of wagon that has like it's got the bolt bars for covering, but it doesn't have it on it yet. So he gets one of the kind of like waves
So
over one of the stable boys to go
wagon-
get stuff.
The wagon itself not painted, but green.
The green covering,
Yeah.
yes. When you look inside, it looks comfortable. It's got like benches that look like they're padded. It's got enough room down there that you guys can pretty much all lay down and get comfortable. It's well made, and you also notice some weird metal bands along the wheels that connect between the wheels and the wagon. He said, "Now, one of the nice things about buying a wagon for myself, bronze wagons, we have come up with this new type of what we call a spring, which makes the ride much more comfortable on your journey." So,
You got shots. Yeah.
so you should find this to be one of the most comfortable wagons you'll ever ride in, and if you would be happy to share your joy at the comfort of the wagon and in your travels, it will be much appreciated. It takes a deep dive.
Bronze wagon will be happy to advertise.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the guy comes back and he's got he's got the big old covering, and he throws it up over the top and they secure it and they show you guys how to do that. Gets your 1 seat down. He leads you over to and he shows you like their selection of horses. So they have a bunch of draft horses. There's currently 5 that they have in stock. Multiple different types of colors. So there's
I
one
want
that's-
the 2 that possibly were like brothers or something like that.
He says we do have ones that came from the same fathering, if you would prefer. This one he shows you this a brown and a black one. Both have like these 3 same white spots on their butts or on their rear flanks. So kind of denote them to be similar.
Brandy Buck and Took.
Perfect. So
If everybody knows what that is, thank you. Sorry.
There's something in the chat, I can't see it.
get all the horses.
No,
We're not gonna start collecting horses, no.
I can't feed them, and yes, I am a kid with way too much money, but I also can't afford them.
So he brings you all this. He shows you how to do the horse, and he shows you how to do the tackle.
I would
shows
also
you what
have
you
to
need
name
know.
them all after the fellowship. Sorry, but it's
She
true.
says do it.
No, moving on.
So it says they need love. I'll put
We
this-
are not horse
I'll put
girls
this over
here.
for you guys. There's two viewers now.
Alright.
Ooh,
Got an extra viewer.
I'm
No.
sorry, but we are not horse girls here.
So, you guys, they show you everything you need to know about taking care of the horses. They give you all the bridles, the hookups, the
It wasn't
feed bags,
important.
you know, everything you would need to take care of the
Follows.
horses, the brushes, tell you what you need to do on a nightly basis. And,
Okay, you
Sorry.
knocked it over.
they give you all that information, kind of go over it with you guys. So, with that, I will allow you guys to gain knowledge of...
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you. You guys through all of this, we'll gain proficiency with land vehicles.
Woo!
So, it's kind of a fun little skill. Not really how it works normally, but I'll let you guys have it. So he goes over it, and he likes to ramble on, and he likes talking about his carriages, so he gives you like way more information than you need. And from what you glean, it's interesting stuff. So we'll have to go manually add that in later. So
Yeah, what's the category for that?
it's under proficiencies.
And
It's
what?
like under tools
Land
and equipment.
transport?
Land transport. Or land vehicles is how I think it's written in there. So if you go to like the main page and you go to your proficiencies, there's a little like gear. If you click on that, you can add a manual one. And you can add land vehicles as one of the options.
Because Merla is proficient, and that's why, like, she's always, like...
Yep. So you get all this information, they teach you how to use the horses, how to take care of the horses, and... Is there anything else I can do for you before you head out? Is there any other things you might like?
Not that I can think of.
Well, I thank you so much again for choosing us to buy your carriage. And any good word you can spread is always appreciated.
I'll have all the best of words about you.
Perfect, thank you. He bows deeply. The town head looks at you guys and she says, so with that, I believe you'll be off then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can't thank you enough for what you've done with our town. You most certainly helped us a great deal this day. We appreciate that. If there's anything we can do for you and you find your way back here again, please stop and ask. So, you guys are able to hop in your cart. Who would like to drive?
I'll drive. I've got the best survival, I think.
Yep. So, you hop in, you drive. So, I'll need you to roll an animal handling check.
Okay.
And you can add proficiency.
With proficiency?
Yeah.
10.
10. So you, yeah, and like the horse is kind of like, don't move for a second. Then you do it again, and then they get the idea and they start moving. So
Hit starts immediately talking and saying, you know, you should probably write Forbes and tell him about that place, because he needs a new, like, he should have a fancy cart they have. So he should have a fancy cart like they have there. So when you go back, you can have a fancy cart ride with him.
Of course.
And then I should also tell Darius, and maybe they could even get something there to, like, figure out, like, it's only half a day away. And so, like, it's already, like,
rambling.
she's
So-
like, maybe I should tell all the people Archivist, and then, like, he could have, like, all this business coming in.
So as Pip is rambling, Faye is trying to ignore and drive, and Daph's just kind of hanging out in the back, making himself comfortable, getting his stuff adjusted. You guys ride out of the town, people kind of waving at you as you head out, and you guys make your way down the road, heading south towards
Stag Pass.
Stag Pass. Find out what mysterious circumstances happened there.
More.
And that is where we shall end this evening.
Hey!
Hooray! Sorry, hooray.
So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We loved having you here. You know who you are. It was fun having you. Thank you for joining in and watching our stream. We will be back next Monday at 6:30 for our regular stream. And
We also might have a special, because tonight was our 20th episode.
Next week might be the
So-
recap special.
tonight
So
was
those
our-
of you just joining us can learn about our previous adventures.
Yes. Every 10 episodes, we've made a commitment to do kind of a recap episode. So we'll be doing that next week sometime. I'll get back to you on details on that. And on top of that, on Halloween, we'll be doing our Halloween Murder Mystery Special in the style of Agatha Christie. So you will not want to miss that. So that'll be on Halloween, which is a Saturday at 6 o'clock. So, and if you liked our video or want to check out some of the previous adventures, our videos are on YouTube. I'm a bit behind on uploads, but I think up through episode 11 is there and available to watch. So, thank you guys so much for watching. You're amazing. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe. Yes, make fun of my finger again. It's fine. And we'll see you all next week on Acadia RPG here at 6:30. Bye.
Bye.